Friday, Friday, gotta get down on Friday. Everybody's looking for a break.
Here we have the three states of matter: a solid, a liquid, and a gas.
Solid is the most dense,
A gas is the least dense state of matter.
and liquid is in between. Now when I drop a solid, which is more dense, into a liquid, it sinks.
When a gas is placed into a liquid, being less dense, it rises.
You know what I was thinking of? Liquids. Liquids are a state of matter in which particles are able to flow freely, in which have no definite shape but a definite volume. Some examples are rubbing alcohol, hydrogen peroxide, phosphoric acid, which is in soda. Gas is a state of matter which has no definite shape or volume, and the particles move around freely, like oxygen, and CO2, and water vapor.
999, 1,000. Oh hey, didn't see you there. Solid is the state of matter at which particles are stationary and vibrating. Solids, unlike my muscles, have a definite volume and shape. Common solids that you might see every day are table salt, paper, and solid silver chess pieces.
A crystalline solid is a solid in which particles are arranged in a simple geometric repeating pattern at a microscopic level, like sugar that we eat every day.
Oh hey, looks like you caught me drinking out of my amorphous solid. Did you know that an amorphous solid is a non-crystalline solid in which the particles are arranged in no long repeating pattern? Keegan, with this covalent
That looks like
solid,
a diamond.
Actually, a diamond is a covalent solid, or a solid in which the atoms are covalently bonded to each other to form an extended array of atoms rather than individual molecules.
Oh, that's silly. Molecular solids are solids in which the molecules are held together by van der Waals forces. Molecular solids are usually soft and have a low melting point, like the molecular solid tinfoil, which we use to wrap our food in. Ionic solids are solids made up of ions held together primarily by electrostatic interactions. Examples of ionic solids are salt and calcium fluoride, which is used in windows.
Vaporization is the change of state of a solid or a liquid to a gas state by intense heat. Vaporization is also divided into three other subcategories known as sublimation, boiling, and evaporation. It's not a big flame! Whoa! The heat of the coffee is causing it to vaporize! Wow! Evaporation is a form of vaporization that occurs only at the surface of a liquid, where particles in contact with the air become detached from the body of the liquid and form a vapor. This is what causes your precious drink to disappear. Vapor pressure is the measure of pressure exerted by a vapor at thermodynamic equilibrium with its condensed state. Here, vapor pressure would be exerted by the water vapor evaporating from the condensed liquid form of water. The buildup of vapor pressure within a cooking pot increases the temperature within the pot and allows us to cook things faster.
Sublimation is a process in which a solid turns directly into a gas, like dry ice.
Hello ladies, I was just thinking about manly condensation in the shower. Condensation is the process by which a gas forms a liquid. It's what causes those hot, steamy drippings of water on your walls after a hot, steamy shower with Old Spice. I'm now white.
Deposition is the settlings of atoms or molecules from a suspension, mixture, solution, or vapor on a pre-existing surface. This may cause a gas to change into a solid, like on a cold wintry day when frost settles on a windshield.
Viscosity is the measure of internal friction between particles in a liquid. Syrup has a much higher viscosity than water would, or friction between internal particles, and thus pours much slower than water. Surface tension is a property of liquids where particles at the surface of the liquid are more strongly attracted to the particles below them because they have no opposing particles above them to attract them away, which creates an elastic-like surface on the liquid, which makes the impact on the surface of a liquid harder, like a man falling off a bridge, hitting a brick wall of elastic membrane caused by surface tension. A surfactant is a complex substance that reduces the surface tension of a liquid. We use this every day when we wash our hands with soap, which reduces the surface tension of the oils on our hands and the water we use allowing them to mix and be wiped away in the rinsing process. Volatility is the measure of the tendency of a liquid to evaporate. To say that a liquid is volatile is to say that it will evaporate readily at regular temperatures and pressures. Water is a good example of a volatile liquid. A cup of water might be half full at the beginning of the day and nearly empty by the end.
Hey, did you know that an electrolyte is any substance with free ions in it that makes the substance electrically conductive? Water is a good example of electrolyte. Whoops! Unit cells are the smallest building block of any crystal, consisting of atoms, ions, and molecules. Unit cells make up the crystal lattice of crystals like this one.
Boiling point is a certain temperature and pressure at which a liquid begins to vaporize throughout itself. Water, for example, has a boiling point of 100 degrees Celsius.
Freezing point is a temperature at which a liquid solidifies at a given pressure. That's what makes lovely ice cubes. Melting point is a certain temperature at which a solid turns into a liquid at standard atmospheric pressure. Wow, that melted fast!
Kicking in the front seat, and in the back seat. Gotta make my mind up quickly. Can I take